Grand rising flower power. Hello, beautiful angel. Such a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm excited. How to begin such a disclosure. We did it. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I'm so excited. I am so excited to everything that I saw to happen. Oh my goodness. Do you know in his speech he even said the golden age? He said the golden age, and I was just like ear to ear smiling because I saw it. I saw it. I knew. You know, I knew. This is it, guys. This is it. We did it. We always knew that it was a done deal. I just didn't know whether it would be we would go the slower route with her or we would go the fast route with him. And I'm looking forward to the chaos that is going to be, because there is going to be chaos. Mark my words. But no fear. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Yes. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. His speech, if you voted for him and you were all for him and saw, you should go watch his acceptance speech. It was so beautiful. He thanked everybody. You know, he's not an I guy. He's a we guy. You know, he said me neither, Flower Power. I was up all night until I knew that he had it. I couldn't sleep. So once it was like after midnight, it was after 1 a.m, that I knew that it was secure, that light had lighted one. And watching his speech this morning before class, I cried because I see what's going to happen. I see all the good that this is going to do. And look, there's the menorah. Do you remember that was a gift of his? These crop circles, they speak a lot of future. Right there, that's Syrian. That's a sign of a Syrian, and that is what he is. He is a walk-in Syrian. Diamond, hi beautiful. Christine, hi beautiful. Are we excited or what? We are going to clean this planet from the air to the Maha movement is going to be amazing. No more fluoride in our water, no more poisons in our food, air, our soil, everything. It's going to be the great cleanup. Hi hippie, hi beautiful. I am so happy. Yes, me too, Chris. I was up till after 1 o'clock in the morning watching and watching. And I was like, so happy. So happy. Grand rising, Sharon. Hi, Pepsi. You know, I was called in 2016. I never voted before then. And I've only voted for the same person 3 years in a row. That's the only voting I've ever done, because that's the voting that God told me to do. And that's what I did. You know? And it was all for a reason. It was all for a reason. Hi, Karen. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. For the plan. Listen to the song, For the Plan. This has always been the plan. This has always been the mission. There had to be enough of us on Earth. There had to be enough light warriors on Earth to see through the bullshit. There's the Trump right there. There's the trumpet. Now you see why I've been playing this for you every day. Because this video has all the answers through crop circles. See, our galactic family has always known. Our galactic family has always known. Yes. They always have known. I love you guys. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Trina. Hello, beautiful angels. I am over the moon. I am just over the moon. I can't wait till he is sworn in, and the team that he has with him. Such beautiful angels. We've got this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and we all are part of this, right? Now, those people that voted for her are going to be sad. They're going to be angry. They're going to say some hurtful words. And we must show them love and compassion, right? We must show them love and compassion. Remember, they know not. They don't see like we see. They don't see like we see. They don't see like we see. They will soon, because it's going to be undeniable. They will see. They will. Hello, Brandy. Yes, a landslide victory, darling. Landslide victory for the light. They will learn. They will learn. Yes. Love is the key. God is the key. Our God selves, our higher selves. Hi, Christy. Hi, beautiful angel. I have a feeling we're going to get a message about what we've seen today. You're going to see a lot of the leaders in our community speak on this and speak on how good it's to be. This is the beginning of the golden age, guys. This is it. This is it. We did it. Enough light workers were put on the earth to do this. And now we got a lot of cleaning to do. A lot of cleaning to do. But we sure have the best team to help us do it. And all we need to do is hold our light and share our love with everyone, right? With everyone. No more hurting children. No more. All those that were involved with hurting children will be in trouble. Big, 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 big trouble. All of them. All of that will be exposed. All of it will be. You're going to see. You're going to see like you've never seen before. Like you've never seen before. Me too, Diamond. I was like, he won. I know he won. Even commenting on posts and stuff, I was like, he won. We did this. I know we did. I've been told every day that we did this and shown showing what we did. Look, there it is right there. I was watching it right before class. All right, guys, I'm going to put it on. Our Spotify. These dreams. We're living a dream, guys. The American dream is back. Back on the table for all of us. Right? No more fretting going into a grocery store. Right? No more. You know, he may not be able to make these changes very, very quickly as far as getting people out of debt and stuff, because a lot of people are in debt from the last 4 years. So just be patient. Patience is a virtue, and we must all have patience, right? Patience. These dreams. All right, guys, let's see what our messages are for today. I have 3 dragons to unveil today. Hello, April. 3 dragons to unveil. Hopefully Amy comes in so she can see her beautiful dragon. I finished it. I did the last pour yesterday. It takes 72 hours for each pour, or 24 hours to for the first pour, and then 24 hours for the second, 24 hours for the third. And because I make them 3 layers. But we have those 3 to unveil today after cards. And then we are going to get into the Immortal, which is the story of John the Revelator. And we might have a message from a more deep message from our Ascended Master for the day. And then we're going to get into the third thing on Ascension, on our Ascension ladder with the I Am God series. So that's what we got today. Oh, wow. Look at you, Trina. You got 5 tats. 2 of them were the word freedom, and another was a light code for patience. You know, if I got any tattoos, which I don't have any, my sister has them. My daughter is covered. My son has one. My other daughter has a couple. My husband doesn't have any, and I don't have any. But if I was to get a tattoo, I would get freedom with a butterfly. That's what I would get. And my mom's something mom freedom butterfly, because that would be all the things in one. But yeah, but I probably won't, because I don't like needles. I am in such a great mood today. I just couldn't be in a better mood today. Chakra wisdom card for the day is, oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this card, bliss. Bliss, the 7th chakra again. Bliss. Yes. I've been seeing 3-3. I've been seeing 3-3 so much today. Within the last week, 3-3, 3-3-1. I went to drop off my grandson at school, or pick him up from school, and the bus in front of us was 3-3. I was like, that bus is number 3-3, isn't it, Rosa? And she says, yep, Mom, it is. So, yeah. I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest. I allow myself to feel divine presence radiating within and around me. I allow myself to create abundance and fulfillment, and to live a life free of fear. Meditation is a part of my life. Yeah. Mine too, Mark. Mine too. I've been on this awakening journey for 33 years, since I was 19 years old, or actually 21 years old. Since I was 21 years old. Yep. Bliss. Look what God gave her. Look what God gave her is the song right now. Yes, I love our beautiful divine masculines in here. We don't have many, but the ones we have are top notch. Top notch. Beautiful, healed, male divines. Yes. Here is our healing energy oracle. Goodness. Goodness. I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. Yes, goodness. Faithfulness. I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. Yes. I love this card. Be faithful unto him. And we are on the path to light. The path to light is up. I make the conscious choice to move toward the light one step at a time. Yes, Teresa. Yes, we've been talking about that this morning. Such a wonderful thing. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Maha in action. I can't wait to look at a box and not see, those ingredients, right? Bioengineered ingredients. I cannot wait to look at a box and see none of that. I can't wait to not see the dyes on the box. Instead, see beetroot juice and, things that are natural. Yes. Our food may change color a little bit, but it's going to be a lot more healthier. Yes. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I make the conscious choice to move toward the light. Yes, he is, Teresa. One step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Yes, the path to light. Beautiful. All right. Grand Rising, Deanna. Hello, darling. Here is our Work Your Light Rainbow. Work your light rainbow. Oh, yes, the Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? The Star Mother. I love that. And then we have Birthing a New Age. Yes, the Golden Age is coming in. Yes, Jill, beautiful day. Birthing new creations. Dreaming a new world into being. This is what we're doing. We are creating the new earth. We did this, guys. We did this. We did this. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. We did this. Exciting, huh? Exciting. So very exciting. Here's our Starseed Oracle. Earthed. Learning how to be human. In the world, but not of it. This is what we've been. We know we're not human. We know we're angelics. We know we're star seeds sent here to raise the frequency of the planet. We are at the end of our mission, and it is going to be glorious the rest of our days. The rest of our days are going to be glorious. Lifting the veil. The veil will be completely lifted. Questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Anything unaligned must go. Anything not of love and light will go. We will be cleaning this planet. And jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure. Say yes to change. Say yes to change. Yes, besties. Yes. Wendy, hello, my loves. I am currently being attacked for identity fraud. All my accounts have been compromised. I was able to contact, I think they have been sending fake. Oh my goodness. Wow. Of course, sending you so much love, light, and prayers, Wendy. You know, they attack the strongest of us. Just hold your light. Out of here. Out of here is correct. Out of here. Get out. Your evil is not welcome. The bee is our animal for the day. Community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. You are the queen of abundance. I love that. We got the bee today. How awesome is that? Our awakened dreamer, radical gratitude. Yes. Amy Lynn, we did it, girl. We did it, darling. Radical gratitude is when you stand in the center of what you have, especially the challenges. Open your heart and drop to your knees in awe at how blessed you are. Regardless of what other people have, realize your life is the one you choose. Yes. Oh, yes, I know, Amy Lynn. We knew. We knew. We knew. Yes. Never any doubts. Never any doubts. Holding our lights through it all. Amy Lynn, your dragon will be birthed in just a few minutes. I can't wait to show her to you. Here is our fairy. Our fairy. And it says flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Flourish. Flourish. All right, here is our crystal for the day. Our crystal for the day is the azurite. Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. Yes. Deep emotional healing, azurite. She'll come around. She will come around. Trust me, they're all going to come around. They know not yet, but they will see like we see, Amy Lynn. They will see soon enough. They will. Okay, darling. Okay, Wendy. Love you. Sending you so much love, light, and everything that you need out there, Wendy. Here's our butterfly for the day. We have a double butterfly today. The universe is always helping me, sometimes in unexpected ways. Yes, the universe is always helping me. And our ascended master for the day. Who will be with us today, and do we have any extended message for today? Lady Portia. Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. An important lesson is unfolding. She's got amethyst on her head, on her third eye. She's got a flower opening in her heart. Lady Portia. Oh, this is Saint Germain's wife. Saint Germain's wife is with us. Lady Portia. Saint Germain. Saint Germain may have a message for us. Let's see. Saint Germain. Let's see. Yes. Here we go. Yes, it's a perfect message. The great transformation is underway. Violinio Saint Germain. It's on page 117. Yes, the great transformation is underway. Our messages always, always, always are with what we are seeing on the outside world, are they not? Just like yesterday's message. The great transformation is underway. Germain here in the radiant light of Aton, the one light. It has been some time since last we have written. Thank you for receiving me this day and at this time. Be at peace, for God knows your heart. The great transformation is underway. It is time for testing on many levels. I, Germain, have a most important task in this transformation. As keeper of the violet flame of transmutation, my energy will be called upon in order that the upcoming changes go successfully. You ask, what are these changes? Well, no less than the rebirthing of humanity into radiance and knowingness from out of the present ignorance and darkness. We have prepared long and hard in order for the proper conditions to be in place for this grand awakening and birth. The final pieces of the puzzle are being set into place even as we write, and these conditions are nearly complete. Hello, Samantha. Thus, rapid, seemingly catastrophic change is at hand. Be prepared for a period of great change. This shall be a horror to some. They shall come to see that their horror comes from their ignorance and fears born from that ignorance. The warning siren is screaming, alarms are going off, yet many see not that the mass conscious reality is on the verge of a great shift, and this shift shall literally shock the world. Those who call you ones crackpots or paranoids shall be flocking to your light and stability for guidance. Be prepared, for this is a large part of the ground crew's job in general. Serve your brothers in their confusion. We talked about this already. Direct them in a constructive community effort to bring stability to your own local areas. Do not try to solve the whole country's problems. Take on a localized, realistic objective, such as the stability of perhaps your own neighborhood. Band together in a unified purpose, that of survival. United in truth, ones can accomplish the miracles that shall bring a remnant through and into a radiant new cycle of experiencing. The light of Creator shall once again shine brightly on that dark planet. It is his promise. Seek balance. All that is necessary is for each to do his or her own part. Hangers-on shall be quite unacceptable. Those who are used to having others do it for them shall soon find themselves quite helpless and desperate. These are the ones lost in their own ego-centered world who can't seem to accept that one day they won't have the luxury items they now pretend to enjoy. Oh, what they could have done with their facades of wealth. Always ones wake up too late, only to realize how truly foolish they have been. This is the way of those who choose to remain in ignorance of what actually has true lasting value. Seek first God and his lighted spiritual truth, and then all things shall be added on to you in the fullness of balance. It shall never be the way you perceive that it should be. There are great riches far beyond anything money can buy. These are the true riches of the spirit that I'm referring to. Always look for the clues and follow your guidance. Guidance may come in form of a nagging friend or relative, so be patient with those around you. They may be working directly with your guides in order to assist you to find the answers that you seek. Know that God works in ways that only seem mysterious. The mystery only comes from your lack of understanding. As your awareness level increases, you shall begin to understand that Creator God, the one who created you, is always there for you. It is not mystery, it is fact. It is you who turn a deaf ear to God. You can either honor him or dishonor him. This is determined by your actions and intent. You cannot hide for 1 second from the one who created you. Responsibility for yourself and for those entrusted to your care is the only acceptable way to truly grow past your current level of understanding and awareness. There is an infinite ability to expand self, for you expand within a limitless entity referred to as creation. Expansion and growth in light and truth bring upon self the greatest joys one could ever imagine, and actually surpass in infinite proportions what is typically imagined. You can never push the envelope too far or too hard. There shall always be newness and growth. This existence is but a small part of infinity, yet each entity makes up part of the whole of existence. Thus, as each is brought up to speed and into awareness of his or her larger purpose within the one, then all everywhere expand. Thus, none is more or less important than another, just different. Inasmuch as one part grows, all grow. This is the reason for the great compassion of we of the hosts, who come that the whole can forever expand, so that we might expand. We find great joy in our work, and when a lighted brother comes into recognition of his or her true potential within Creator God and sees his or her purpose within the whole and begins to fulfill that purpose, only then can we begin to glimpse the next step of our evolution into infinity. Remember, each is created for reason and with a purpose, and that reason serves both Creator and the whole of creation. Seek diligently the lighted truth, and you shall find it. Seek spiritual growth, and you shall find it. No special meditations or chants are necessary. No special place to go to or crystal to hang onto are necessary. You have all that you need from the day you were born in order to make contact and commune with the God force within. You can go directly to source. You do not need to go through any intermediary whatsoever. You ones place these restrictions upon selves. Your churches are full of people and priests waiting to place all sorts of limitations upon you and God alike. They do this out of ignorance and fear generated from ignorance. When you come into true spiritual knowledge, you shall see that it is quite natural to commune with Creator. You simply would not exist without this connection. Do not fear God, for it is as ridiculous as fearing self. Awaken and see truth. I am Germain, keeper of the violet flame and master of transmutation. Give up your fear and transform yourself into that which your heart desires. In the radiant light of Creator God, I thank you for considering my words. May you see your potential and act accordingly. What have you to lose? Salut. Thank you, Saint Germain, for that amazing, beautiful message. And yes, I know I heard as I was reading it, you need to make a video about this. So I will be sharing this with the world on TikTok. For those that need to hear this message, will hear this message. Not only the beautiful angels that know this message already, which is you, ground crew. Because that is who we are, ground crew. For God. We are God's army. Yes. Yes. Ah, ha, ha. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, right? That's what we say to them. Bye-bye. We'll stay and watch the golden age come in. We'll stay and watch the golden age come in. All right, since Amy Lynn, since you're here, we're going to birth some dragons. Waiting on the world to change. Exactly. That's the song coming in from Spirit. Oh, hi, Cindy. Hi, beautiful. All right, so this is for Amy Lynn. I put a golden bottom on your dragon. So the last color I used was a shiny gold. Woo! There she is. There's her layers. There she is. The second layer has sparkles. So she has a sparkly nose. She has a gold sparkly nose. There she is. All right. And I'll let you see when I'll let the other ones be a surprise. All right. The next one we have is this one is what is it? Water air dragon. I put a green bottom on it. And it's 3 colors and blue on the top. And that is the water air dragon. It came out really cute. It's that one. And then the last one I did was a fire dragon. And it is red, orange, and yellow. Fire dragon. Yo, so baby. And she is red, orange, and yellow. Sometimes they stick a little bit. It is messy. I'm okay at it. I'm pretty good at it. Whew. And that's that, baby. That's a fire dragon. Pretty cool. All right, so that was the birth of the dragons. I love how your dragon turned out. I love it, Amy Lynn. All right. Let's see. Next, we're going to get into the immortal. So those that, I think everyone knows what, thank you. I've never done anything like that, Teresa. I've never done anything like that. Legend has it that John, the author of the Apocalypse, never died and still walks the earth after 2,000 years. These pages have the fascinating story of one man's encounter with a virtual immortal. Okay. Oh, this is going to be an interesting chapter. This is about, oh, my pages are coming out. Uh-oh. Yeah, I bought a used book and it's falling apart, but that's okay. As long as it does what I need it to do. And that is to last out this class. It was then that I carried you. It was then that I carried you. That's what Jesus says. Yes. This is called the attack of darkness. Chapter 17. I had a feeling I should not leave Elizabeth alone for long. and I should return as soon as possible. I found that my hunch was right when I returned home and found her wheelchair was empty. Elizabeth, I shouted. There was no answer. I started searching all the rooms in the house. Finally, I heard a whimpering coming from the bathroom. I ran inside and found Elizabeth in a corner with a look of terror on her face, with tears drying on her cheeks. Sweetheart, what happened? How did you even get in here with no wheelchair? I needed you and you were gone. I told you that I didn't want you to go. Here, let me help you back into your wheelchair and we'll talk. I lifted her up and carried her back to her chair. She was clinging to me very tightly, softly crying. There, now I'll make you a cup of tea and we'll talk. I made us both some herb tea and sat down facing her across the table. Okay, now tell me what happened. She looked at me and suddenly a look of terror took over her face like I had never seen before. She screamed, "It's him!" and started wheeling away from me as fast as she could. I ran after her and caught her and forced her to look at me again. Look at me. It's me. No one else. I saw his face. Your face became his face. Whose face? I asked with no small amount of frustration. When you left, I felt tired and fell asleep in my chair. I dreamed I was at this flea market where there were all kinds of people hacking their wares. I was in my wheelchair, but managed to wheel my way around from booth to booth until I came to one that seemed to be, to me, manned by John. I thought it odd that he was wearing dark sunglasses, and I wheeled my way closer and saw that he was selling all kinds of scarves and fine handkerchiefs. As soon as he noticed me, he said, "I know what you want." He picked up an old wooden box and opened it and pulled out the old red handkerchief. "Can I have it?" I pleaded. "Of course you can have it, my dear. Here, grab hold." He dangled the handkerchief in front of me, and I grabbed an end, and immediately I felt my strength returning, but was puzzled by the fact that John held on to the other end. "Are you going to let me have it?" I asked. "On just one condition," John said, "and that would be look into my eyes for 6 seconds. It seemed like an odd request to me, and something about him seemed unlike John. His voice, the sunglasses, the request, it seemed really strange. Nevertheless, I wanted the handkerchief, and his request seemed harmless, so I agreed. Then he said, "After you have looked into my eyes for 6 seconds, you can have the handkerchief." He took off his sunglasses, and to my horror, I saw that his eyes had no pupils or iris. They were entirely white. Wow. Interesting. I was surprised, but I really wanted the handkerchief, so I looked back at him. Suddenly, I felt the most evil feeling anyone can imagine. Then I felt myself paralyzed, as I felt my very life force being sucked from my body. I wanted to turn away, but couldn't. I somehow sensed when the 6 seconds were up, I would be doomed to death, extinction, hell, who knows what. "So did you look at him for the 6 seconds?" I asked, anxious to hear her answer. In a way, the few seconds I did look seemed like an eternity, but somehow internally I seemed to sense the true passing of seconds. During the first 3 seconds, the man's face changed, and I saw that this person was not John. He was an older, effeminate-looking man with white hair. Right around the 5th second, he smiled. It was a smile I never wanted to see again. It made an evil shiver go all the way through me. The smile seemed as if it belonged to a serial killer who was watching his victim die and enjoying the moment of death. At that instant, I cried out to God in my heart to give me strength, and just before the 6th second, I received power to turn away and instantly woke up. I gave her a hug and said, "My poor sweetheart, what a terrible experience." "That's not all," Elizabeth continued. "After I woke up, I realized it seemed real, but consoled myself in the fact that it was just a dream. But then to my side, I sensed that same awful presence, similar to what happened to you. I tried to wheel myself away from it, but it felt like the brakes was on. Somehow I fell out of my chair and found myself crawling away. I turned and looked toward the presence again and saw a faint outline of the white-haired man and heard his words in a whisper. "You are dead anyway. Why not give your life to me?" I shouted, "No." Then he said something very strange. "Tell your husband, I know who I am. I am that I am. I am self. I, the self, is all that matters." Then he disappeared. But I still felt his presence and crawled into the bathroom where you found me. "Is his presence still here?" I asked. I felt it again when I saw his face instead of yours, but it seems to be gone now. "It's funny that I felt his presence before, but not now," I said. "Maybe evil must be revealed as well as good." "I'm just glad you're here," Elizabeth said with a weak smile. "I never want you to leave me again." I hugged her again. "You would think going through this disease would be plenty for your share of pain in life without having to go through something like this." "I'll tell you this," she said with a deep sigh. "I thought I knew what fear was when I found out that I had an incurable disease, but that was nothing compared to the sheer terror I felt today. It was as if my soul was at stake, in addition to my life." Elizabeth was still shaking, and I continued to hold her close. "I know," I nodded. "I felt that presence. You really do have to experience it to understand the feelings that it can generate." I took a deep breath and let Elizabeth go. "I think it's time we finished that cup of tea." We seated ourselves around the table again after microwaving the tea so it was hot again and resumed our conversation. I asked, "This entity made an interesting statement about who he thinks we are. Now, how did he word that?" "He said to tell you, I am that I am self. I, the self, is all that matters." I replied, "What I find interesting here is that John said that I am that I am is a mistranslation. It's interesting to compare the two translations. I am implies a static condition and is another way of saying self. I am becoming implies an evolving condition that involves looking outside of self." I just want to say Butterfly is playing as we're talking about becoming, right? Yes. In a weird way, this makes a lot of sense to me. To the good guys out there, self is not the ultimate, but what the self evolves into in connection with all other selves is the thing. But to the bad guys, all there is self. So every goal they have is to only benefit the self as they see it. "Why do you suppose his eyes had only whites?" Elizabeth asked, calmer now. But I could tell the memory of the event was still horrifying to her. "I'm not sure. Maybe it's a symbol of their blindness." "So do you think the New Agers are wrong when they tell us to look to the self for everything? Maybe they just don't have the whole truth. On the other hand, the Christians could be equally as wrong for stressing the translation, I am, instead of I am becoming. It seems that both the New Agers and the Christians may have inadvertently put undue attention on the self. The funny thing is that this evil entity may have helped us rather than hindered," said Elizabeth, stirring her tea. "Is it possible that when all is said and done, we are just individual selves? In some way, we are individual selves, and for the Dark Brothers, that's where it ends. Thus, all they do is for selfish ends. But the keynote of the Brothers of Light is unselfishness. Therefore, they see something beyond self or greater than self. Somehow, I feel that the word becoming is a key one here. Perhaps self is meaningless to those in the light because they are in a state of evolution. Therefore, the self tomorrow would be a different self than the self today. And by contrast, the unevolving self would be the same tomorrow as it is today, Elizabeth added. And the fascinating thing to me is that this is one of the main perceptions that people have of God, that he is the same yesterday, today, and forever. When you think of it, this concept would make for a very boring God, wouldn't it? I mused. Maybe that's one of the reasons I turned off religion so much. I always relished new experiences, and everything about religion seems to be centered around keeping things the way they are now and not rocking the boat with any changes. She paused and finished her tea, then asked, "So what did you and Wayne come up with about the first key?" It seems that everything we've come up with that we could possibly be so far is a vehicle of some kind. Even consciousness itself is like a camera our real self uses. So we finally came up with something that John can't say is a vehicle. And what would that be? Everything is created by vibration, action, or motion. So that has to be what we are. Sounds like a strange answer to me, but think about it. If everything was still, there would be no interplay. And if even the vibrations that make the atom were stilled, there would be nothing to exist. We must be composed of some type of vibration in motion. And if it ceased to exist, then we would cease to exist. Therefore, we must be composed of movement itself. That would explain why we are becoming. Maybe. And it's a good thought, but it doesn't feel right to me, Elizabeth said, frowning. It may not be right, but it's the best I can come up with at the moment. I have a feeling that we're getting close. I think the next hint will tell the tale. I hope so, Elizabeth sighed. I don't know how much longer my strength can hold out. I took Elizabeth's hand. You'll make it, sweetie. When we solve the third key, John is committed to healing you. If you could solve even the first one, I would be encouraged, she said. It appears that you're trying to find an answer that has eluded the best philosophers in history. What makes you think that you can go beyond anything that has ever been done? No one else had the Apostle John to help them, I said softly. But John's been wandering the earth for 2,000 years. Maybe they have had his help. Maybe this will be harder than you think. Good point, I thought to myself as I tried to assure her that we will solve the keys. We will solve the keys. All right. That was the Immortal, the chapter in the Immortal. So be aware that entities can come in your dreams. Both of the light and of the dark. Know how to discern from either, right? How many of us have had dreams about running away from something? I sure have. Running away from something. I've had dreams with demons in it. And you know, in a lot of those dreams, I've ran away. Running away was always my thing. I ran and ran and ran. And now I'm learning to turn around and face my fears. And that's what those dreams are all about. When you're running away from something. But when you lucid dream, a demon's chasing you and you turn around and you tell that demon, stop. Right? Put your hand out and say, stop. You hold the power. They don't. Yes. Yes. Yep. Take control of your dreams. Because once you take control of your dreams, you will take control of your outer reality. Because reality is, in effect, a dream. We are creating this dream we call reality. Yes. Okay. I'm going to go back and see what you guys, we have still a few more minutes, but the first half of class is about done. I'm going to go back and see what your comments were during the reading. And we'll see if anyone had any questions. If you have any questions, just ask, guys. Okay. Lots of love. I like to see the love. Love to see the love. Yep, the Wheels in the Sky played. Do lots and lots of praying. Yes, Ashley. Praying's good. Grand Rising, Victoria. Good to have you here, darling. I love you. Yup. The dark one got to her in her dreams. Yes. Hey, Cinnamon. Oh, we love having you in Discord, darling. Mm-hmm. Oh, Christy, you'll find out. Yeah, you wait till you find out who these people are. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Hello, Steffi. Hi, beautiful angel. Yes, you caught us. I'm so happy to see you here. And you won't make me jealous if I hear that they sweeten your night. Yeah. We weren't lovers like that, and besides, it would still Trump does rule. The final Trump ET. The final trumpet. Yes, creator rules. Trump is in the army. Absolutely. We're all part of the Earth Alliance. The Earth Alliance. Let me go check out our Schumann today. See how high it is. You guys saw the timeline change on the Schumann the other day. It's very low today. It's at a 12. Very calming. Ahaha, Wonderwall. Have you had the dream? What's that about? Have you had the dream? What I do about you now. $77. Mm-hmm. You are becoming. All right, darling, go shovel some snow. I miss you too, Steffi. Yeah, it's hot here in Florida. Gonna be the one that saves me. Can you tell me about what signing your name in the knowledge book means? Anytime you sign your name, you are agreeing to, it is a contract. Anytime you sign your name, it is a contract. That's what I'm hearing. I wore my MAGA hat to work and made some enemies, but I wasn't trying to. I really want America great again, regardless. Hi, Cattery. Hi, darling. It's okay. They know not. They know not. Just send them love. We are going to clean house. We are going to clean house. Yeah, anytime you sign something, it is a contract. Yeah. Yeah, the Schumann's at 12 today. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know that TikTok has a bunch of new rules about things that can go, I gotta go let my dogs in. Things that can go on your TikTok now. They have a bunch of new rules. You can't have any numbers. You can't say thank you in TikToks anymore for gifts and stuff. You can't ask for gifts. Not that I did that, but you can't put any numbers in. There's a whole bunch of things you can't do. You can't do on TikTok anymore, guys. So, yeah. I don't know what we're going to do about that. I mean, some of it's really silly things. Some of it's really, really silly things you can't do. I was like, well, I'm going to keep doing what I do. And if I get kicked off of TikTok, oh, well, it is what it is. TikTok is not the end all be all. It was the start, right? But it is not the end. Yep. No more tapping the screen. What? No more tapping the screen? Yes. Yeah, yeah, you can say I appreciate you. Yeah. I usually say that anyway. Oh, you can't tell them to tap, right? Right. You can't tell them to tap. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of new rules. I'm so glad we do this here. I am so glad we do this here. Hopefully there'll be changes made, hippie. I'm sure there will be. Yeah. Yeah, you just need to use different words, but hopefully there'll be changes made anyway. Come January. There's going to be a lot of changes come January. Yeah. Yes, YouTube is much kinder. Much. I've had one class not be able to, because of music. Because it's copyrighted music. And I understand that, but yeah. Yeah, I think so. It is all or whatever fucks, yeah. Trump doesn't like TikTok. I didn't hear that, Amy Lynn. He was grateful for TikTok. He was grateful for it. Oh, because of China? Yeah. Hey, Bobby Rocks. Trump wants TikTok free again. He does not like it because of China. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? No matter what happens, we will always be a community. We will always have a place to go, right? There are many other things, and we always have Discord. I mean, if it comes really down to the nitty-gritty, we have Discord. And we can meet in Discord just as well as we can meet here. But for now, YouTube is doing us great. YouTube's wonderful. YouTube's the most like TikTok that I have found without harsh rules. There are some things you can't say on YouTube, obviously. But it's not harsh. Like TikTok, I was getting restrictions every day. Getting thrown off my own live every day. 3 and 4 times. 3 and 4 times. Oh, wow. Elon is buying Disney? Wow. The thing with Elon is, he is a walk-in also. So we know Trump's a walk-in. Elon is definitely a walk-in. I even think JD Vance is a walk-in. I think they're all walk-ins. Yep. Yes, Victoria. Yep. I think so too. Do you know with Hurricane Milton, they flooded the tunnels under Disney and they rescued a lot of children. All of them people are going down. Yes. Yes, Kathy. Hi, Kathy. It's good to see you, darling. We got a few more minutes till we do our snaps, empower ourselves, our God selves, and create. Keep creating. We create every day. We set intention for the new earth, and we are bringing it into fruition, one day at a time, one step at a time, right? We had a beautiful giant win last night, a big win for humanity, for freedom and unity. Yep. And universe is saying, send me an angel. Send me an angel. Exactly. We never stop worrying about our children. Absolutely. I want all the children to grow up in a safe place. Mm-hmm. And all those that hurt children will be punished. They will be. And I'm good with that. You don't come back from hurting a child. Yes, Victoria, I saw it too, but I had to watch. I had all the signs. But I also knew no matter what happened, we were always on the highest timeline. I mean, even if she was elected, it would have taken us longer, but we would have still got there. I'm just glad he's elected. I don't have to worry about all this stuff coming out. Yes, there's going to be chaos. I've seen it. There is going to be chaos. There may be lockdowns. There may be, for our safety. For our safety. Mm-hmm. Stephanie, they're not human. They're not human. That's why we had to come to the earth, to get them off the planet. Their diet is, you can imagine. Okay? This is why they do what they do. They feed off of fear. They feed off of hate. They feed off of low vibrations. They aren't us. They aren't angelics. They don't have a creative bone in their body. They are self-centered. Exactly. They hurt their own children. Oh, she walked off. She walked off. She never showed up. The thing is, yes, loosh. Yes, they feed off of loosh. It's called loosh. The final trumpet, Steph. Trump is the final trumpet. I did see something though. Schiff was reelected, and he's not a good person. Not a good person at all. But that's okay. That's okay, because once he is exposed, he won't be there anymore either. We took the Senate too, and the House. We took the Senate and the House too. There's people that need help from the flood are going to... Yes. Do you know the Amish are building houses for them? Tiny houses? The Amish are building tiny houses for them. Yes. They are. The Amish came out to vote. That says so much. They've never voted. They came out to vote. You know why? Because God called them to. And they answered the call. Just like God called me to in 2016. God told them. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, they did. They voted in 2016 too. Ah. Nice. Yes, there is, Victoria. We're going to get rid of all those ones that are evil. There's a difference between darkness and evil, remember. We have 1 minute. Yes, they're building houses for them, tiny houses. All right, here we go, guys. It's 10:11. It is that time. This is our butterfly. All y'all are on the butterfly. And you lend your energy to the creation of the new earth. This is our past loved ones, always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us. This is our room. Miss Forest Fairy did this for us. This is the dragon energy, the priest, the pan, the joker, the angel, the mother goose, the XOXO, the Ankh, the white rabbit, because we do go down those rabbit holes, and the magic. Steffi did this for us, and this is also a sign of they're watching us, always protecting us, looking over us. And this is us, the beautiful rainbow butterflies from the Hopi prophecy, the rainbow warriors. Kathy did that for us. And we are going to sing Song of the 144,000. We thank you, Mother Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light. That within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces. That the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light. And wherever we will the light to descend. We thank you, Mother Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love. That within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings. That the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love. And wherever we will the love to be inflamed. And here is a big old lucky hug for everyone in here. Empowering yourselves and creating. And we thank you, Mother Father, that you are in us and we are in you. That through us your will is sent forth on wings of power. That your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven. That through us your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. And divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth. We are creating the golden age. This is our healing chain, and all these people have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, Reiki, crystals, prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing now. Hello, Lynette. No. All right, guys. Thank you for that. No, Lynette, it was not. But, well, we just a quick recap. She had a dream, and in the dream was darkness. She almost fell for the darkness, but at the last moment, she pulled away from the darkness. And also, he's going to try motion, right? Frequency motion is his next answer to who or what are we. So, yeah. All right, guys, we're going to get into the third. No, wait a minute. Yeah, right? No. So we're talking about the steps to ascension, right? So the one of the steps we talked about was cleaning our diet. And now, with the help of these beautiful angels that are going to get the poisons out of our food, we can, our temples are going to be a lot cleaner, right? That's going to help us too, right? And then we talked about the transmuting through self. All your lower vibrations, get your forgiveness out. Go through your dark night and clear out all the anything that needs to be healed or forgiven from your past. The next thing you want to do is find yourself. This is Rumi's going to speak a minute. It's no good giving my heart and my soul because you already have these. So I've brought you a mirror. Look at yourself and remember me. Rumi. Yes. I love that. I don't get to see snow. Put snow pictures in there. Beautiful. Christina, we had the bee today. Our animal was the bee today. It sure was. I want to share that with you since I know you probably weren't there when it came in, but I want to show you. And the bee is all about community. This was our animal for the day was the bee, community. All right. So, to walk the path of loving yourself unconditionally, you must first find yourself. Jesus said, know thyself. He even said that if you do not, you cannot see the kingdom of heaven. Now you have traveled to your perception of a past you, and faced your traumas and pain. You have looked deep within yourself and you have healed yourself. You are detached from the person you were in your past, and now you want to change your reality and yourself to the possible version of your dreams and desires. Many spend years and years focusing on everything external, and not on what is most important themselves. And if all beings told the truth, they would say they desire abundance, love, peace, freedom, health, and joy. Right? Notice that these things are not so tangible. But what are these things that we truly seek? These are feelings or spiritual things. These things are simply the highest love vibrations. The next question is, where are these things located if you want to find them? You guessed it. Inside of yourselves. That's the only place you can find love, abundance, peace, freedom, health, and joy. They do not exist anywhere else. They cannot. Everything is one. Therefore, everything we perceive is a reflection of what is inside of us. As long as we do not love ourselves and cultivate happiness inside ourselves, we cannot find love or happiness or anything else anywhere outside if we do not find it inside first. The point is that you must turn about from looking outward for divine things and place the focus and intention on yourself, your divinely godly you, your I am. Take time to examine everything about you from a place without thoughts of wrongdoing or right doing, without judgment. Look at yourself. Who are you? What are you doing here? Where are you going? How do things really work? It is time to get to know yourself because you are the only one who can fulfill all your needs and desires. You need no other thing or person to do this. There is no need for anything at all. The ego needs when you stop needing. Then you overcome all fear and you are free. Yes. Ask yourself again, who are you? What are you looking for? Who do you wish to be? And what do you love? You have no limits. Limitation is purely a lack of information, and it's time to recreate yourself. You are the creator God of your own reality, and you can only be who you think you can. You can only create as far as your imagination takes you, and how deeply you can love yourself. And that means all. One of the greatest forms of self-love is only doing what you love. Make a list of all your talents. Write down all the things that you enjoy or are good at doing. If you're a good cook and enjoy cooking, then write down, I'm a great cook. I like to draw. I want to be a magician or a musician. You might have beautiful plants and flowers in your home or garden. Then you could write down that you have a green thumb and enjoy gardening. Do you have a good eye on picking nice art for friends? Maybe you are told regularly what an exquisite taste in fashion you have. Some housewives are the best party caterers and decorators. This list can be endless. You can be whoever you wish to be, as long as you think you can. A thought is the root of our creator energy set into motion through what we feel. Sometimes there is that one thing which you always dreamt of finally doing one day. Remember that wherever your heart is, there you will find your treasure. Hang that list on a door or wall where you walk by a few times a day, and you can add everything that comes to your mind anytime. After you're finished your list, you will be surprised and amazed about how many talents and endless possibilities of creating a new, different, and glorious life you have. Now make a plan. Choose out your listed talents and things that you enjoy, your favorites, and start to create your life after your heart's desire, and write it all down on paper or your computer. Say, this will be my occupation that I love in order to provide this living that I love. Be positive, confident, and excited about it. The more you go into details of what you want to do or how you want to live, the faster you will manifest it into your reality. Imagine it vividly. Visualize it, see it, feel it, even start living it. And most importantly, love it. And remember to imagine having and living it already, and therefore loving it in the now and here, the only reality. The only way to manifest a thing is to do it in the now and here. If you move 1 inch into the future, the creation cannot happen. If you're stuck in the unreal past, you are lost. When you find yourself, you will see that you are now here, and this is where you always were. The very act of searching or waiting says that you are expecting to find something in the future, but the future is not real, and so it can never happen. Sit down here and bring your focus into now and here and meet your God. This one is the greatest being you will ever meet. So you see what I am saying now? If you have ears to listen, you may hear. If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. Jesus Christ said that. All right, guys, and that is class for the day. Yes, start living. Jump. We got the card jump today. We did. We got it today. Right here. Jump in. Jump in. All right. So, did you guys want to go over to TikTok and talk? As good, I mean, if we can, with all these new rules. With all these new rules. Irish, I'm so glad you're here. I need your information. Email me at opalmoon29@gmail. So yeah. Email me so I can send you your things. Yeah. Did you? I can't find it. I looked all over for it because I was going to send it yesterday. But, yeah. And then I couldn't find you on TikTok. TikTok's been a mess lately, I'll tell you. It really is. Daggett. Hey, good boy. Hey, Daggett. I miss your beautiful face, Daggett. All right, so we will go to, yep, I can. Yeah, just, send me your email in TikTok. And I will email you. Yeah, I hope so, hippie. I really have high hopes for all the changes that are going to come in. All right, let's go over to TikTok for a bit. So we're going over to TikTok in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Battlestar Galactic, I love that. All right, we'll see you at TikTok.